So I'm looking at the hua on this tree. Gosh, there's a lot, and it reminds me of a story about ku and the in the Hamala. How you guys doing? I'm glad they picked ku because we're talking here with Brother Kamana'opono Crab about ku and how it relates to this ulu tree that we're standing under. So the story goes that ku was a husband and a father, and he had keiki, and there was this huge famine, and the people were starving. And ku decides to do something about it, and he kisses his family goodbye, and he says aloha to them, and plants himself into the ground, and guess what sprouts up? Right, an ulu tree. That ulu tree then feeds his family and the entire community, and we're indebted to ku for doing that act.
Ku, in terms of the body form of the ulu tree itself, is specific to that folklore legend.
Right.
You know, ku, aya o ku makahakai aiyuka. Ku in its many forms is present at the ocean shores in terms of ku ulakai, the god of fishes.
I think sometimes people think ku is only war or politics,
Right.
a lot of blood and sacrifice. It's not only that.
Right.
That's just one aspect or a small aspect of ku.
Yeah, polole. Ku, although politics and governance and war is one of his principal duties, his kuleana as an individual takes many forms.
I see.
You know, and some of the mo'olelo of ancient times really talks about ku as a person, as a man, as an ancestor who exhibited, you know, these attractive traits in what we find in many people, you know. So ku as a provider, as ku ka'o'o, who is the god of fatherhood and husbandry, really was a farmer and one who cultivated the lands throughout. So by cultivating and providing for his family, he exhibited those attributes of not only a good male, but an ideal role model for fathers and you know, husbands.
Guru mahina lani ho olohe mai ka honu e halio mai ho ina ku gai.
The ki'i or the ku images in the kamali was a high form of representation in the religious and spiritual ceremonies for our people in olden days. The ki'i themselves represented the heavens, and many offerings, many rituals were conducted for the specific growing or the population or for the people of our community.
Do we need the images, the key images to have ku?
Not necessarily.
Where does ku actually live? It's
all over.
all over.
He's in the kai, he's in the upland forest. He resides in us as our body form, but also in our na'au. Ku, in terms of values and beliefs, represents a lot of ho'omau, to persevere and to perpetuate. He represents viva ole, or courage, in each and every one of us. You know, he also represents, you know, that motivation or determination in terms of striving to do well or excellent.
Okay, so Kamana'o, before we leave this section, what type of advice can you leave our haumana about ku?
Sure. E vai o keia mea no ko mea no ana. I leave each and every one of you this thought. I ke la lao, ina mea pa'ani, each and every day of your life when you are on the playground or you're in the classroom, I want you to think of the spirit of ku in terms of striving for excellence or persevering in your everyday life and goals. It is this spirit or motivation and determination in which we excel in many of the achievements we set out for ourselves. So that is the spirit of ku. It is in you, it is in me, it is in with the Keola. It is in with every one of us.
Hey, mahalo Kamana'o.
Mahalo to you, Keola.
That was cool. That was cool.